Hi Aquarius, this is your August 8th through August 14th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. So I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Fool. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Sun and the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini. Yeah, or pretty much any zodiac sign, you know. And yeah, you see what I'm seeing, Aquarius. And by the way, before I forget to mention that, it's readings like this, it spreads like this that makes me the happiest, because I am delivering really good news, right? So you guys make a perfect couple. This person is your perfect match. Whenever the King and the Queen of Wands come out in the same spreads, I usually call this couple as a partners in crime couple. Not literally, hopefully. Yeah, but you're the King and the Queen of Wands. For the reading's sake, I'll assume you're the Queen of Wands, but you can assign the roles as you wish. So you got a matching couple, a King and a Queen of Wands. Then got 2 aces on the table. We've got all amazing cards here. Well, yeah. So this person is at least your soulmate, probably even more, right? And when the two of you meet, it's gonna be an instant connection, instant chemistry. You'll hit it off right away, and you're not gonna. It's like you can't get enough of each other, right? And perhaps, yeah, you have so much in common too. Both of you are easy to get up and go. Both of you are very enthusiastic, sometimes even spontaneous people. Both of you like to go places, explore new things. You know, that's what I'm feeling, right? The Ace of Wands, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Queen of Wands. So like I said, I'm assuming that's you. So you are definitely on board with what's going on. You really want this to move forward. The King of Wands is the person coming into your life, but they're also clarified by another ace, the Ace of Cups, right? And don't worry about the fact that the Ace of Wands often plays out as a passionate ace and the Ace of Cups is all about love. I don't think that's what it means here. That means that both of you are eager to move forward, right? If we had 2 aces of wands in the same deck, there would have been 2 aces of wands. If we had 2 aces of cups in the deck, there would have been 2 aces of cups. Basically, both of you want this really bad. The Fool in the middle, this is the two of you jumping in head first. Right? The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, but the thing about the Fool card in this case, it's not even going to be a question whether you should move forward or not. You're just gonna, it's just gonna happen. You know, it's like the next thing you know, you're already somewhere climbing a mountain if you're into hiking, or next thing you know, you're already skydiving. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just bam, and that's it. Off into the sunset, the two of you go. Right? The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is pretty much a confirmation of that. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle between the two of you. It's a major arcana card, and the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Sun and the Ten of Cups. The Lovers is a personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Sun is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo. But in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to a love connection between 2 people. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Right? The Sun, the next card over, if it's not a Leo you're dealing with, then first of all, the Sun is a card of clarity. So you'll be crystal clear about where the two of you are going. Right? In terms of what kind of a connection it is, what it brings into your life. And besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Plain and simple, the Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. And whenever the Fool and the Sun cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those 2 cards. In the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun. And then we have the actual Sun card with the Sun in it. And the gesture of both the Fool, the person on the Fool card and the kid riding a horse in the Sun card. To me personally, though, they look identical. And to me, also personally, this is a gesture of a very happy person. Speaking of happiness, Ten of Cups, the last card that came out, is the happily ever after card. Alright, and it kind of makes sense because it's sitting right next to the happiest card in the deck. The Ten of Cups is the card of family. So if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. Look at the colors of all these cards. They're all bright, shiny, happy, and that's exactly how you're going to be together with the love of your life. I'm not going to do an extended for you, Aquarius, because that would be a complete waste of time. Really happy for you? Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You guys are either going somewhere, or perhaps you are purchasing a new car. You could be going to a racetrack. Right? The Page of Pentacles, the first card that came out. If you're buying a car, the Chariot, by the way, on the bottom of the deck could be a car, then the Page of Pentacles is a down payment for it. For others of you, the Chariot together with the Knight of Swords could be travel cards, because the Chariot is one of the fastest cards in the deck, and the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of 4 for knight. So you could be going travel on a trip, could be spontaneous, and with the Page of Pentacles, this is you paying for it. So it's not going to be that big of a deal, I guess, because the Page of Pentacles is not really that much money. And with the Ace of Swords, this is you making a decision to either purchase that car or either to go on that trip. Okay? Yeah. Those are the only two options I see, Aquarius. If something else is going on, then you can always leave me a comment, let me know what that is, if it's not too personal. Alright, but yeah, hopefully the two of you will have fun. It most likely, like I said, it will be something spontaneous with that Ace of Swords. Like all of a sudden, hey, let's go, let's have a weekend getaway. And your significant other will be definitely on board. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Wands, and we also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. We've got every single element on the table. We've got Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. But what you need to know about this person, they're not coming back to marry you. They're not coming back for anything serious. If they tell you they are coming back for that, it's a lie. Okay? Most likely it's a booty call. That's what that is, and that's it. And besides that, this person deals with multiple people concurrently. Alright? Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I think this is them looking through their address book or something. And they're going to come across your name, and they're going to call you. They're going to text you. They're going to message you. Right? The Nine of Cups in the middle. One of the interpretations of the Nine of Cups is a card of personal satisfaction, but that would be their personal satisfaction. Alright? The Seven of Swords, the next card over, is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who is up to no good, somebody who sneaks around. And the remaining two cards on the table, the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I think that's what you're going to be doing towards that person. The Seven of Wands, this is you standing your ground, fighting them off. And with the Five of Swords, you will have a few things to say to this person. And this person is definitely not going to appreciate that. The Five of Swords is a card of a fight. This is a card of somebody, when somebody slams the door into another person's face. It's a card of an ugly separation. So yeah, you're definitely sending this person back to the past where they belong, and you will also tell them a few things as they are going back to the past. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Aquarius, this week we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Fool, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This looks good. If you've been waiting for something or someone, it's finally coming your way. For others of you, you're not going to wait anymore, and you're going to take action. Right? I really like that Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. When it comes to work, business, and finances, the Two of Cups is my handshake card. So you're definitely shaking hands. You're definitely signing a contract. You're definitely creating some sort of an alliance or a partnership. right? The Ten of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a burden. This is a card of an additional responsibility. This is a card of you having a lot on your plate, what have you. It's just tough, right? Then we have the Fool, clarified by that Seven of Pentacles. The Fool is either, well, Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting, right? So with the Fool card, you are either no longer waiting for something or someone and you're taking action yourself. Others of you, you're going to quit your job, right? Perhaps you're going to disconnect from a business partner and find a new business partner. And if you're leaving a job now, that is because you already have another job lined up, right? Perhaps you waited for the last year to give you a promotion, to give you a raise, this and that, and they never did it, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle for you. Yep. It's always a good news in my spreads, that Wheel of Fortune card is, right? So whatever it's been really tough on you, whatever it's been taking a toll on you with a Ten of Wands, it's either going to come to an end on its own, or you're just going to run out of patience. You're just going to say, you know what, I've had enough, I'm not waiting anymore, I'm taking matters into my own hands, and you're taking action. But like I said, yeah, Two of Cups is some kind of a partnership or an alliance or some paperwork, something brand new with that Wheel of Fortune. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aquarius, this week. We have the King of Cups, clarified by the Magician. We have the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a very specific message, Aquarius. If you experience some kind of a difficult situation this week, and it could be anything, perhaps you're just not feeling well, reach out and ask for help. There's absolutely nothing wrong to ask for help. And somebody is going to come to help you out, to rescue you, to lend you money, to just be there for you, or to do whatever you need to do. You need them to do, or whatever you need help with. And since this is something that's unexpected, you'll be surprised as to who comes to your help. That's what I think is happening here. The King of Cups is the one who is going to help you out. They are clarified by the Magician. For a second there, I thought that you may come to this King of Cups help, but they are the one who is clarified by the Magician. And the Magician is a magician, right? They can make anything happen. They could be a miracle worker. They could be a problem solver, a puzzle solver. They are a very resourceful individual, right? Because they've got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they will use those tools to help you with your particular issue. The Ten of Wands in the middle is a card of a burden, so that's you experiencing some kind of a difficulty. The Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I think that's also you, very stressed out about that. Ten of Wands, whatever is going on. And with the Page of Swords, I think this is you reaching out. The Page of Swords in this case is a card of a message. So you can reach out to multiple people. You can post something on social. You can reach out to this particular King of Cups if you already know who this is. Most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And help will definitely be coming your way. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing week.